I went and bought myself a load of land instead of buying a normal house. After a bit of a drawn out battle with the council, I got permission to actually build a house here too. One of the most common questions I've been getting from people in response to one of the videos I put out the other day is, where do you find land? You've got a couple of different options out there. Best bet, as always these days, is going to be look online. Quite a few good websites out now that actually list farms as a separate category. One of them being onthemarket.com. It's where I discovered this place. 3 times reduced in price. Now, there's quite a few websites to choose from out there that'll all be pretty much as good, because these days estate agents know that's the way to sell a piece of property, isn't it? List it online. So you will find many out there. Now, there are specific websites out there for country homes, bits of land, farmland, etc. There's one around here that actually covers a couple of the counties. Pretty big area, but still narrows the search down a little bit, and those people are the ones who are usually a bit more capable of speaking to the landowner on your behalf if you want to maybe offer on half a piece of land or so on and so forth. And even when it comes to alternative options like auctions and stuff, nowadays all those auction lots are listed online, ready for people to view and maybe go and have a walk around before the auction date. So check out some auction websites, because they're definitely worth having a look at. I almost bought a piece on auction, but then I found this place. Got a couple of other methods to find land as well. More obvious one being sort of who you know. If you sort of live in a rural-ish area, or you live in a town with fields around you, etc., there's more than likely going to be people selling bits of land, or, well, maybe not selling them, but interested in selling them that don't list them yet. So it's sort of hearing through the grapevine. Local pubs, local community centres, etc. People who know people might have something to ask about. You never know, worth a shout. An option that I talked about on my YouTube channel before was looking on Google Maps, Google Earth. Now, you quite often find fields that look a bit like this. They're brown compared to the green fields or the ploughed fields around. Obviously this one's mine, I just haven't mowed it this year. But usually, if that's the case on Google Maps, it means it may be disused, or the owner doesn't use it anymore, so they might be open to you actually approaching them to buy that piece of land, which you can do by going on the Land Registry website, finding the location on their map, drop a pin, and then it will give you the details of the landowners around there. Obviously it's a small fee to go through them, but highly worth doing if you think you found a piece of land that could be sort of unused or unoccupied, so to speak. Which then brings me on to the sneaky way of getting yourself some land, which I've talked about before on my YouTube channel also, and that is basically just trying to adverse possession claim a piece of land. Now, there's many of those out there, and there's many bits of land that are unregistered on the Land Registry that are open to be claimed, but it's a bit of a difficult process now, as they've upped the rules to sort of 12 years, I believe it is, that you have to occupy the land. And then also, if it is actually registered, they will notify the landowner, who can just object to you changing the registry name to your name. So you could spend 12 years doing that and then get scuppered at the last minute, basically. So be careful of doing that one. But obviously highly lucrative if you manage to pull it off. You get loads of free land for free. Right, as always then, if anyone's got any more questions on the off-grid life, or wants to know anything else about buying land, drop a comment below and I'll do my best to answer you. Bye bye.